In a world where every living thing must eventually face death, there exists one tiny creature that seems to have outsmarted time itself. Meet Hydra, a simple organism, yet one that holds one of biology's greatest mysteries, the secret to immortality. Stay with me till the end, as we dive into the astonishing world of the Immortal Hydra, the animal that may one day unlock the key to human longevity. Subscribe to Untamed Narratives. Like, share, and comment your favorite discovery below. Hydras are freshwater invertebrates, tiny, translucent relatives of jellyfish and corals, belonging to the phylum Cnidaria. You'll find them clinging to underwater leaves and twigs in calm lakes, rivers, and ponds across Europe and North America. Though rarely longer than half an inch, the Hydra's delicate form is a masterpiece of simplicity. A tubular body crowned by tentacles, each armed with microscopic stinging cells called nematocysts. Despite its simplicity, the Hydra's body is a marvel of biological design. It's composed of just two main layers of cells surrounding a hollow cavity. At one end, a mouth ringed by tentacles. At the other, a simple basal disc used for anchoring. What makes Hydra extraordinary, however, isn't its form, but what's happening within. Every cell in a Hydra's body is constantly replaced. In just a few days, its entire body is renewed. This means, biologically speaking, it never grows old. Hydras live solitary lives, anchored to vegetation. They wait patiently, tentacles extended like living snares. When a tiny crustacean or larva drifts too close, their stinging cells fire, paralyzing the prey in an instant. Then slowly, the Hydra folds inward, drawing its meal into the mouth. A quiet, almost meditative predator, but one with nature's most remarkable survival strategy. Hydras thrive in nutrient-rich waters, feeding on plankton and insect larvae. Their secret to survival lies not in strength or speed, but in renewal. When torn apart, the Hydra doesn't die. It regenerates, growing back lost parts with ease. In fact, cut a Hydra in half, and both halves will form new, complete individuals. Hydras reproduce both sexually and asexually. Most of the time, they simply bud, growing tiny clones that detach and begin new lives. But when environmental stress arrives, temperature shifts, lack of food, Hydras switch to sexual reproduction, producing hardy eggs that endure harsh conditions. Even here, the Hydra's resilience shows. Their eggs can survive freezing, drying, and months without water, waiting patiently for the return of life. While Hydras themselves are not endangered, their delicate ecosystems face threats from pollution, eutrophication, and habitat loss. These tiny creatures serve as indicators of clean water. When Hydras disappear, it's a warning sign that something is wrong. Scientists at the University of California have studied Hydras for decades, finding that their mortality rate doesn't increase with age. In laboratory conditions, a Hydra could, theoretically, live forever, but immortality has its limits. Predators, infections, and environmental changes still claim lives. Yet, in the pure biological sense, Hydra is timeless, a window into evolution's most fascinating experiment. Did you know Hydra was named after the mythological serpent that regrew its heads when cut? In this case, nature wrote the myth into reality. From myth to microscope, the Hydra reminds us that life's simplest forms often hold the deepest secrets. In its silent, translucent existence lies a profound question. Can life, in some way, truly defeat time? If you enjoyed this journey, leave a comment below. Would you want to live forever, like the Hydra? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Untamed Narratives for more true, cinematic wildlife stories from the natural world. I'm Venant. Goodbye, and see you again in the next episode.